Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. In this video, I got a lot of fun crafts, but I think it was finally time for us to meet one-on-one, the person behind these hands. So I'm glad that we finally get to meet, and I look forward to doing more face-to-face. But in the interim, I kind of want to explain something. So I went ahead and recorded a bunch of content, and normally how I record is I have an idea of what crafts I want in one video, and then I make that video. Well, just because of timing and how I had to get certain things out the door or whatever the case is, I just recorded a bunch, and then through editing, I pieced them together. So we're gonna do something a little different. You're not gonna see the end of the collection of the crafts in almost all the videos. There will be one or two that you'll see the collection, but more often than not, you won't see the collection at the end of the video. And I also won't be vocalizing which one my favorite is, because I probably did one craft a month ago, and then one just recently, and I pieced them all together, okay? But I'll let you guys know which one my favorite is, but I'm more interested to know which one your favorite craft is. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I really look forward to you guys joining my channel and watching my videos, and I always appreciate your guys' feedback. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Hey friends, we are down to the last project, and it's gonna be a nice little sign. Now, I got this from Michael's, and it came in this natural wood, and what I did is I painted the base here, and then also the trimming around our wood around here. I did 2 to 3 layers of paint. I think I might have done 3. And then I also bought this from Michael's as well, and I painted it white. And the reason why I painted it white is because I want to do some decoupage. And I just think that if you paint it white, just makes the napkin, when you put it on your blank, a little bit more bolder. And so I just did 1 layer of white chalk paint with this because I thought that's all it really needed. Now, I found these really pretty napkins from Michael's. So this whole project is from Michael's, really. And I just thought they were all super cute. And I wanted to show you, I really do like this little scalloped border here. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do this one, although this one is super pretty too. And that has an interesting border. Not that it matters here. You know what, let's just go ahead and take out, I like the yellow one, but I think I might save that for a different project. I'm going to pull out 1 napkin. I might need 2, but I don't know. So I pulled out 1 napkin of each just because I'm interested to see. I don't really need that for right now. That can go ahead and go over there. But what I'm interested to know is how long this is. Okay, so this is going to be pretty, this is going to be really long. So I like that. Just need to make sure that my hello is stuck in between the scallops, because it wouldn't look really right with the scallops. And I don't know if this is 2-ply. This doesn't say if it's 2-ply. I don't know. I kind of wish I was able to get your guys' feedback to see which one is. Wow, that'd be fun to. I was just thinking, like, that's going to be interesting, trying to wipe your hands on your mouth with. But this one looks to be 2-ply. Yeah, I can see. Oh, it's already coming off. Okay. I wish I could get your feedback, because both of them are pretty. I like that one. I was thinking this one more so because it's just nice and summery, but I worry about the white. You know, you could even decoupage this. That would be good. This one's a bolder statement, but it has a lot of orange. And I like orange, but it's a little bit too orange for me. All right, we'll do this one, and we'll see if I can do this with another project. So I'm gonna put that to the side here, and then I think this is just 1-ply here. And what I'm gonna try to do is get my weeding tool. Nope, it's 2-ply. So you want to make sure that you take all the plies off, because you just want the top layer, and you want to be really careful. Okay, we'll grab that. Come over here, do this side. So again, just to let you guys know that the napkins are from their summer collection. The wood round is from their summer collection. The word hello is from their wood section. It's not part of their summer stuff. It's just like where you buy the other wooden blanks. Actually, I think I crafted with the word hello in a different video that I posted last year. So I actually bought quite a bit of them. They were, at the time when I bought it, it was a good deal. Okay. Just notice that some of this is not coming off, so I'm just going to use my weeding tool. Perfection. Okay. So let's go ahead and move that away because we don't need that. And there we go. So now you can kind of see why, if I hold it up, it's very see-through and or transparent. And if you paint it white, it just makes it a little bit more bold. So if I hold it over, it's going to look a little bit better as opposed to its natural white. So that is why I decided to do that. Okay, so I'm going to bring over my Mod Podge here, and I'm going to work in pieces, and I'm not going to worry too much if the lines are straight or not, mainly because I kind of like just the variation of the design, I suppose. So I'm going to work in pieces just because this just dries too fast, and you kind of want to do a nice, oh jeez, okay, you don't want to do that. Oh, good thing I have some napkins, right? Alright, so again, I'm going to work in sections. I know I'm kind of being a little bit of a mess, but again, I kind of just want this to lay down. So I'm going to be really careful about trying to lay this down. Done. I'm just going to do some gentle lifting on any areas and see if I need to apply more Mod Podge. So just kind of, now this part I think I'm going to have to redo because I had already put this down and then I forgot to get this, so I think I'm going to have some issues there. So I'm not seeing any, see a little bit. Now another thing you can do is get some saran wrap and help smooth it down, but I had my brayer tool handy, so I thought why not just use that, because your finger might end up making it look all wrinkly, or even worst case is some glue on my desk here. It would, I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up. It would rip it. worst case. Who is ready for a little bit of danger? I'm gonna try this. I've seen it done. I've never done it before, and this is not something I would recommend if you are not okay with a little bit of fire. And what I would recommend by doing this, now you most certainly can just sand this off and it would come off really easily, but there's a lot of loops and it's all curved, and it just would be easier if I went ahead and use the fire technique. So in order to avoid any potential fire hazard issues or whatever, I'm going to trim this down because I don't want to have too much of a fire going on here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I saw this done on TikTok, YouTube, I don't know, I can't remember. It's definitely not an old, alright, see how it's going to burn around? So just got to be careful. Okay, it's definitely... It's getting kind of crazy. Alright, that's how it's done. Okay, let me clean this up and then we'll take a look at it. We'll do the inside. In fact, why don't we just do one of these numbers? Whoa, that was not smart. Okay, so I cleaned up a little bit of it, and I'll have to clean up more. So let me go ahead and get that inside. It's a little hard with this little guy. So I'm just gonna puncture a hole and set fire in the middle. So what I would recommend doing if you're doing this technique is, let's see, that didn't work out. I would put a pad down. Sorry, I was trying to concentrate here. This is not going to work, I don't think. I need a little lighter. Alright, I'll have to get that in a moment. Whoops. Watch your fingers. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is clean up the edges, and then I'm going to go ahead and so let's do a well, it's not mid-craft cleanup, but let me do a cleanup of this because this is driving me nuts. And then I'm gonna work on those insides, and then we should be, and then of course clean this all up, and then we should be good to go. Okay, so the whole point of using fires to avoid having to sand it off, right? But unfortunately, for this at least, it left it a little bit jagged. So I'm just using a nail filer to try to get into some pieces to get it off of my surface here. And I have a wet towel here. I'm going to try to kind of collect the ashes, if you will. So bring that in. Now I do have a little bit of a burnt area there, so I'm not happy about that, but I mean, honestly, it's not that big of a deal, right? So overall, it did pretty good. And what you want to do is you want to add a layer of Mod Podge on top of it to seal it. But to be quite honest, this is going to stay in my office. So I really don't need to put a layer. Now, if I was going to put this outside, then I would probably put another layer of Mod Podge on it just to seal in the paper. So that's just my recommendation. Okay, so I'm just going in and just cleaning up some areas where I feel like it just didn't do that great of a job. Okay, so I just used my true control knife to get in between the small holes there. I'm going to quickly seal this in. Okay, now that we have that done, you guys, I'm so glad that we went with this napkin. I really do like it. Okay, what we'll do now is, now this is just a little bit wider than the base here, but I'm okay with it. And I think it looks pretty good, actually. And you actually can have hello and then put some vinyl down here, like hello sunshine or something like that. That would be kind of cute. You could do some wood words or wood letter cutouts and make a word. That would be also adorable. But I'm just going to make it simple. I think there's enough going on with the paper napkin pattern and then this pattern here. I think that's plenty enough. So let's go ahead and get this glued down. I'm going to go ahead and use my Beacon Fabric Fix glue and apply this to our blank here, and then this project will be completed. So let me go ahead and do that real quick and then we'll take a look at it. Now I did get a little glue that's coming out here, this near the H and the E, so I'm going to try to get that out. It should dry matte, so I just want to try to collect as much as I can. But here it is. What do y'all think? I am loving this. Now, another alternative from using the paper napkins is using print and cut. You can, granted, print and cut, you only have a certain length, so this exceeds that length, but you can always piece it together. So if there's a pattern you like, just use a print and cut. In fact, I'm going to be doing a similar project for Tech Wrap. I do videos for them, so I always try to share them on my community page so you guys can go watch that because it goes on their YouTube channel. And I'm doing that for a project for them just because I liked the colors and I liked the pattern. So that video still has not been made. It's in the process of being made, and of course will be submitted to them, and I'm not sure when they'll post that, but I will be sure to link that.